Hello, my name is Mario for X Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Hey guys, so before we get started, just want to ask you if you enjoy this content to please subscribe, comment, like, tell a friend, to be appreciated. And if you want to check out my X channel, just look on my homepage. I have a link there. And if you want to support me there, please follow me there. That'd be appreciated. I am doing a little bit different content on both channels, so check it out, see if there's stuff there that you like as well. And for right now, we'll leave it there and let's get to the video. Hey guys, so today is gonna be my 2-week update, as well as talk about what's going on in pro bodybuilding. I guess like today is Saturday, April 12th, so let's talk about FIBO. I just saw the prejudging for the men's open, and I don't know about you guys, but I think Sas Harati should win that show. I think, well, at least from what's happening right now, I think Sergio Olivia Jr. should come in second, and I think Andrew Jack should come in third. I don't quite understand, to me, with Andrew, I don't quite understand if he actually cares about bodybuilding or he doesn't care about bodybuilding. Like sometimes, if you watch him in the prejudging, you're looking at him and you're like, the guy didn't even get in shape, right? He's just like I was watching Ivan bodybuilding, and yeah, it was like he said, he goes, it's like he was on off season. Then he's like, you know what? Let me just jump into FIBO, and win an easy pro, and then that's it. That's what it seems like, right? But then you watch and you're like, well, the guy has to put effort into what he's doing to look the way he looks, and which is true. So I don't know, like with that guy there, you're not sure. I'm almost feels like he's at a certain point where unless he goes to another level of doing things, he's not gonna get beyond what he's getting like at the Olympia, like third, fourth, and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe he's happy with where he is. Like he just wants to hang out in that fourth, fifth area, and he's happy with that. But I don't see him as a guy that's really passionate, really driven to actually make some major improvements and to, achieve like 1, 2, like be in that area there, right? So I don't know. He's an interesting character. So. But for me, I hope the judges give it to Sas Harati. I know Andrew's obviously a lot bigger, but he's also a lot taller. So in my opinion, I hope they look at his personal body and see, is he balanced? Is he symmetrical? Is he conditioned, right? He obviously has the size, but is the rest of it we're working for him? Like, I hope that they look at it from that perspective there, not just comparing him to the other two guys, because obviously he's a lot bigger, right? So if you're just going on that, then yeah, he's gonna win. But if you're going on all what's important in bodybuilding, I don't think they should give it to him. I think they should give it to Sas, because in my opinion, if they don't, then if you're a Sas or a Sergio, you're like, well, why should I put in this work? And for some guy that walk in, like, didn't put hardly any effort and win, right? Like, how do they feel, right? So, anyways, those are my thoughts about that, and we'll find out later what happens. So now I want to talk about my 2-week update. Generally speaking, my health is doing awesome. My body work that you guys most likely heard me many times talk about, body work, is going awesome. My body's going through some major changes. This morning I did legs, and I did. So the first one, I always do deadlifts on my leg day, just because I could never do deadlifts on my back day because I wouldn't have enough time to recover if I did. If let's say if I did deadlifts on my back day, then then the next time I do legs, it would just be me. Or let's say I did legs, then I go to do deadlifts on my back day. My legs would be too tired. I couldn't even get. I could hardly get any good pull off the bottom part, right? So I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna do deadlifts on my leg day, and that way, when I go to back day, I'll just do like partial deadlifts and whatever else I do for my back. So for me, I just find that easier on my body. So, but yeah, so I did my deadlifts. And what I did was I did 130 pounds. Okay, now obviously that's not a lot, but what I'm doing right now is I'm restructuring my body. So I'm healing injuries I've had since I was a teenager. So you look at 30, 35 years worth of like the injuries been in my body. So it takes a lot on the body to fix that. So so for me to do 130 pounds, I could have did more, but I mean, I'm doing 130 pounds properly, like not, you know what I mean, all kinds of muscles jumping in that are not proper. Like I'm doing it like proper structure. So the last time I did it that I had written down was like, I think it was back in March or something like that, or maybe even earlier. I did like 4 reps, but the 4 reps were done properly. And when I started feeling like my lower back started to tweak or muscles pulling and pushing this and that, then I stopped, right? Today I did 15 reps and I felt no pulling or twisting or anything. It was just a clean up and down for 15 reps. So that is amazing. Like the weight doesn't matter here. What matters is my health and that I'm getting stronger, but properly, not using other muscles are not supposed to be used. The proper muscles are being used in with proper structure. That's what's important, right? So now I did that. So the next time I do my deadlifts will be up proper up to 150, and I'll keep working on it to hit 15 reps. But it's gotta be proper, not going crazy, just proper, well-structured reps, and then just keep progressing from there, right? So that was good. I did some front quad squats. It's a machine. I'll show you one day. I'm the gym where I live at. It's really focused on the front quads, and you're doing it like a squat. Before I did, I think I did like 90 pounds for 15 reps, but all the way down, all the way up, right? This time I upped it up to 110 pounds and I did it for 8 reps. But the thing was, when I was focusing on my quads doing it, I could feel my right quad like freaking out a little bit, and it was pulling on my lower back. So that's why I only did 8. I could have did more, but I could have hurt myself, or I would have been using the proper muscles, right? So I leave it there. I'm still gonna go see my therapist this Wednesday coming up, right? And I'll monitor everything, and I'll let her know, right? That like what's going on with that quad there. I'll let her know that everything else was going good. It's not so I talked to her about what's going on, and she works from there, right? So, but I was happy with that, right? So then my hamstring curls, I was like, I was doing like 40 pounds per leg for one leg at a time. And again, it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know what? The last time I did was for 2 reps. This time I did it for 4 reps, but I felt it deep in my hamstring. So it wasn't just like I was using all kinds of muscles to do it. I felt it deep in my hamstring. So my mind muscle connection is amazing. And that's what's most important, to feel your body, feel the proper structure. That way, you know what I mean? That way your health is there. It's a lot safer for you, right? You're not doing it just some impress these other guys in the gym, like your friends or whatever. Like I want to show them off or whatever, or show them up or whatever. You know what I mean? You're not doing it for that, because that's what causes injuries, right? You're doing it for your health, strength, and looks. Your health has to be number one, because without any health, you're not in the gym. So anyway, so at the end of the day, everything is going good. I had a great leg day today. Tomorrow I'll be doing chest. I'll see what happens. But I was watching Martin Fitzwater chest day video this morning, and he had a couple of good warm up things he was doing. So I'll put a link to that video there. I suggest that you guys watch it. I was doing a little bit this morning, and I liked it. So Yeah, I'll put a link in. I would suggest you guys watch it. I think you may benefit from that as well. And you know, he seems like a pretty smart guy. So, anyways, we'll leave it there, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.